Watch me now. Say, I am the greatest. Look at us, mama, we made it. I'm going in like I'm bathing. Yeah, they had a buzz, but we shaved it. They got me feeling like some gauges, cause I'm in the air with it, baby. Had to get away from being basic and work hard on a regular basis. I'ma let them talk till it's my time and I ain't gon' say shit. Give them bars like cages, and they still got a few more cases. You can unplug from the matrix and open your mind a little and see that it's fucking funny like a condom riddle. Cause if I'm ahead, that mean y'all are pillows. I be roasting haters, I'm a marshmallows. Cause I'm on point like darts and elbows. This world is just sharks and minnows, so get rich and give back to ghettos. You know we can sell now if we come together like a pack of Rillos. Then we gon' shine intentionally. None of this here is accidental, but I can't forget. I remember when they used to laugh at me struggling. I remember when they used to say I was nothing. I remember when they used to always count me out. Now I'm about to show these haters what I'm about. Watch me now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. We got the one and only Coop D from BU, the label, you know, from Wichita Falls, you know.
Falls Town.
Falls Town.
Falls Town.
Falls Town. You know.
Biggest little city.
Yeah.
Straight
so,
up.
you know, this is a long way to interview that, you know, been like, what, 2 years that we should have really...
It's been a long time coming.
You know, long time coming.
Yeah,
so
most definitely.
Appreciate you, man. Welcome to the show, man. Talking Riches.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you for having me, bro. Like, I'm excited to be here.
Nice. So, on this show, we like to talk about the foundation, the blueprint. You know, the
I'm with
process
that.
of who raised you, because who raised you is very important to who you are today.
Right.
So let's start with the foundation. Who raised you?
Sophia Nicole Cooper and Elbert Cooper Jr. That's who raised me.
Yeah.
Along with Ophelia Brigham Simmons, along with Arthur Brigham, along with Marvin Robinson, along with Miss Eula, you know what I mean? Along with the whole gang, you know, it took a village. Linwood, Wichita Falls, that's who raised me.
Nice, man. So with that, you grew up in that household. You know,
Yeah.
there's important things that they taught you in a household, like either, you know, from some instillments of how to move in the streets, how to move with value, how to move around people. What are some things that they taught you that you still use today?
To always be myself, to always be respectful, you know what I mean, to the people that's with you and the people that's around you, the people that you just met, you know what I mean, anybody. Like, it's all about, they say, you know what I'm saying, you gotta earn respect, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
and that's true, but at the same time, it's like, people do gotta earn it because you know they're gonna be in your life for a minute, but at the same time, the people that you meet on a regular basis, like, how they gonna earn your respect if it's only been you only seen them for 2 or 3 minutes, you know what I mean? You barely know these people, so it's about just coming off with respect. You know what I mean? That's one thing that my family most definitely was about. We take pride in respect, you know what I mean? So it's not about just somebody earning it, it's about you being respectful, you know what I mean? As long as you be respectful, it's all about what you reciprocate, so.
So, you know, respect is, you know, some people think it's something that you learn, is instilled you, is a skill.
Yeah.
You know, when you break down the meaning of respect and really how to apply it, you know, how can one say, they come to you like, hey, Coop, I'm young, I really don't know how to incorporate or express the respect into others and to people. How would you teach that young person?
It's kind of like one of those books that's like, and it's no disrespect to young people or anybody that's learning how to respect somebody. It's more of like for dummies, you know what I mean? Like something for dummies, how to open a refrigerator for dummies, you know, something simple like that. But anyway, it's more of like, at the end of the day, it's about coming off with it. You know what I mean? Like, if to keep it simple for dummies, as long as you come with respect, then you shouldn't have to look around and expect people to respect you. You know what I'm saying? If you set your intentions on being polite, if you set your intentions on having that good energy, then that's what you're gonna receive, pretty much.
Nice. So, with you being young Coop,
Thank
right? You in your bedroom, you like, you know, dreaming and imagining who you're gonna be in the future.
Yeah.
When did you first realize, you know what, I want to become a musician?
That's a funny story, bro. 7th grade talent show. 7th grade talent show, bro. Me and my boy Stevie Berry, my nigga, man. That's like my right hand man, man. We did everything together, did music together, even coached football, little league football together. But anyway, we was best friends growing up. But anyway, we had a talent show, and we motherfucking rocked that hoe, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like the performance of a lifetime, but the energy we got from our classmates,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, that day, that's what made me want to, continue to do it. Because at the time, for the talent show, it was just my first time trying it.
Right.
I always loved music. I always loved rap. I always just loved being able to do something. You know what I mean? And that's what got me into it. And then, once the talent show then happened, and of course that happened, and boom, got all that. You know how it goes.
Right.
One thing led to another, pretty much.
What
So.
song did y'all perform at that talent show?
It was a freestyle, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, the time all my boy said, and I didn't even say it. My boy, all he said, he said something like, I be popping trunk, and I just know them 05s ain't nothing but some punks. We 06s, so, you know what I'm saying? So, and when I tell you the gym went crazy that day, bro, like, the gym went fucking crazy, bro. Like, it went crazy, because, of course, the 05s on one side and the 06s on one side. We in junior high, 7th and 8th grade, and they making noise because they mad, and we making noise on this side because we fucking screaming and excited and shit. And it's the last day of school, and it's a talent show and shit. So ever since that day, like, matter of fact, the next day I wrote another song. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it was.
So, after the talent show, you went home, you realized that, you want to become a musician, you actually want to start writing.
Mm-hmm.
And during that time period, transitions from middle school to high school, adolescence and everything else start changing too as well. So your thought process change, your conscience, the way you move, the way you move around people.
Mm-hmm.
What artists did you look up to for the inspiration during that time period in your life?
In that time period in my life, what's crazy is that the artists that I looked up to were some band members that I was in when I was in band in high school. You know what I mean? It was like, it was a lot of people that were close to me. Okay, I got to take it back in order to break that down.
Break it down.
Of course, when I was a freshman, my oldest brother was a senior. So, and I was in band as well. My oldest brother was in band too. So I was a percussionist. He was in horns and whatever and whatnot. So as me coming in as a new guy, I already had that love. You know what I'm saying? I already had that okay because older bro. You know what I mean? So therefore, some of the guys that I got to hang out with during that time, during band camp, during those type of things, were the guys that were already on their shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Chris Owens. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was our head, the first chair, in drums and shit like that. So, and the guy was cold as fuck. You know what I mean? And really, honestly, like, Chris, in those situations with band, but as far as like what you're asking, as far as like nationally known, like worldwide known, Ye was all day with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Ye, the Diplomats, you know what I'm saying? Just whole Rockefeller. Just the whole Rockefeller, you know what I'm saying? They held that shit down, you know what I mean, for us, you know what I mean? Also, occasionally with some 8-Ball MJ, some Southern UGK, most definitely, UGK. You know what I'm saying? It's some 8-Ball MJG and some Crit.
Okay, yeah, big Crit.
When Crit first came out.
Okay, not Crit now.
Not Crit now.
All right, cool.
No, I fuck with Crit now. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the Crit when he first came out. That was later. Crit was later on in the thing, but he was a staple in that shit.
Nice. So now, you transition from there. You're out of high school. You're vibing. And, now it's becoming the moment of being a founding member, one of the founding members of BU.
Yeah.
Right. Which you and your producer, Pat. When did y'all first?
Shout out, Pat. That's a fucking crazy story as well.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Let's hear it, man.
Okay, so straight up, like, that was one of those meant to be's. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, ain't no such thing as coincidence. You know what I mean? Like, it's a coincidence, it was supposed to happen. That's just straight up what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, I was getting ready to go to the studio at Show Money House. That's where I always go to, make my beats or whatever. If I'm not at home with my shit, I'm at Show Money shit. So I'm getting ready to go to Show Money House, getting off work. Pac-Man was on live on Facebook showing off the beats. Pac-Man he decided to get back out there doing the music thing. So he's showing off his beats, you know what I mean? And I was back then, when I was working with the radio, doing my music then me and Pac-Man were like, I would say we were like kind of like rivals. We wasn't rivals, but we was rivals. It was friendly competition, you know what I mean?
Right.
It was like all love, but it was like, you know what I'm saying, you're not finna go hard at me, but he's like, you know how that goes. Yeah. But anyway, so Pac-Man was on live, and he was just like, shit. I jumped on this live, he invited me, he was like, nigga, pull up. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm gonna go to the studio, I'm gonna fuck with you on the weekend. I'm like, nah, nigga, pull up. I'm gonna fuck with you on the weekend, I'm finna go to the studio. Nigga, pull up. All right, bro. I never went to the studio that day. I ain't gonna lie. I was at Pac-Man house that day the whole time. I didn't even go back to the studio till that weekend to go get shit to bring to Pac-Man house. So you know what I mean. So it was one of those things like it was meant to happen. It was meant to be. It was that shit was supposed to happen.
All right, cool. So the idea of you and Be You, and what you know, with you and Show, is it just you and Pat started first and Show came along?
Pac Beats Unique Versity is a Pac thing.
Okay.
That was all his idea. Just straight up.
Okay.
It was like his idea. I just threw the creatine in it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to beef it up. That's all it is.
Okay, perfect. And
Yeah.
you met Show later before or later?
Me and Show always been doing our thing.
Okay.
Like I said, I was, you know what I'm saying? I was making beats at Show House. You know what I mean? With the whole shit we had going. You know what I mean? And then shit. So Show, hey, bring your ass to the studio, nigga. You know, bro, he don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? He has that trust in me to where, like, if he know that if I'm gonna go left,
right,
he knows the plan behind that. He knows that I'm not just going left to go left. You know what I'm saying? He knows that I'm going left for a reason.
Okay.
So bro gonna follow. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fuck with the plan, and then he gonna bring his own little goulash to it to spice. You know what I'm saying? To spice up the meat type shit. You know what I mean?
So you know, with you being an artist, you know, personal development is really is key. Artist development is key. You know, and you know, artists have their lives to live outside of making music.
Mm-hmm.
How do you intertwine both in a growing point where you grow as a person, also grow as an artist at the same
Nigga. I woke up this morning and I struggled with that shit, bro. It's gonna be there. You know what I mean? Like straight up. Like the honest thing I can tell you, if you're trying to do anything in life, like anything, it don't matter what it is, if it's music, if it's fucking, you wanna be the landscaping god. You know what I'm saying? You wanna be the fucking ad man. You know what I'm saying? Like the nigga that runs ads, or it don't matter what you is or what you wanna do in life. The thing is about, it's really about being delusional in it. It's really about being just like focused, so focused. You know what I mean? Like my main thing that I struggle with is that of what I'm worried about what people think. Not even just people. I wonder what my kids think. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering what their mothers think. I'm wondering what my dad thinks. I'm wondering what my family thinks. Am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my friends' time? Am I bad energy? Because I'm so focused on what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like that's a worry that I have every fucking day. You know what I mean? It eats me up, but at the same time, I feel like if you really believe in what you're doing, Elon Musk didn't get to where he was at because he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Because of some bullshit. No, people talk shit. They're gonna talk shit. They're gonna do what you do. They're gonna shit on you. They're gonna say whatever. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, of course, yeah, we want to be respectful to people. We want to be that guy. I want to be that stand-up father. I want to be that stand-up friend, that stand-up father. You know what I'm saying? That stand-up son. Like, but at the end of the day, how do I know what they looking at me is like, you on some bullshit because you doing music. You know what I mean? Right. That's a whole nother argument with music alone. You know what I'm saying? But just me doing my purpose instead of working a 9 to 5. Instead of just focusing on my 9 to 5. I got a 9 to 5. But it's just instead of just me going to work, go home and doing that. No, it's that extra shit that you do in the middle. That's the shit that's gonna eat you up the most. It's terrible. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's hard as fuck, bro. It's hard as fuck. It's hard as fuck. You gotta have a tough mind to get through the bullshit. Because everybody's average. A lot of people don't want to admit it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't want to say that I'm an average person, but majority of people are average, you know what I mean? So therefore they're gonna have them average judgments, they're gonna have them average thoughts, they're gonna have them average ideas, which is nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But at the same time, it's average. We're trying to be great, you know what I mean? We're trying to be entrepreneurs, you know what I mean? Entrepreneurs not average. That shit is a tough fucking job.
It is, every day.
Especially being a music artist, you know what I'm saying? Like you being a music artist, anything to do with media, it's gonna be fucking tough for you. You know what I'm saying? Because it's looked at like, oh, it's media. Anybody can do that. Right. But anybody can get in front of the camera. Anybody can get behind that bitch. You know You know what I'm saying? That's the tough shit. To deal with what people don't understand, to move on, to continue. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused. Everybody not gonna understand. And I get that. But I gotta be delusional. I gotta be just ignorant with this shit. I gotta stay focused. I'm sorry. However you look at it is however you look at it. But how I see it is I'm focused. You might look at it as ignorance. You might look at it as selfish. I look at it as focused. So.
That's how you gotta be, man. That's one thing I learned last year during my personal development journey. Focus is key. Take away all the distractions and people that hold it. You know, not really people, but just.
No, you're right. People are a distraction, bro.
People too.
People are a distraction, bro.
I always keep my circle small, so it's like easier to.
Let's
move.
admit it.
Yeah.
That's why you keep your circle small, because
Correct.
people are a distraction. You know what I mean? No matter if it's the homie that got all the weed, no matter if it's the homie that gonna buy the drink, or if it's the bitch that's gonna bring you food, or if it's the bitch that's gonna bring you a good time. People are a distraction. You know what I'm saying? We just gotta choose our distractions. We gotta choose it's a gamble. You know what I mean? We gotta choose, like, all right.
Like my OG said, T.K. Kirkland, pick the poison.
Pick your poison.
That's it.
We're distractions to people in their lives.
Right, that's true.
To other people. You know what I'm saying? You could be a distraction to somebody. I know I'm a distraction to some people.
Right.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's on that person to figure that shit out, type shit. So
the BUT
I get it.
Coming together, you know, you got a group of young individuals starting, you know, with the manager. What can you say individually about each one of them?
Each team member?
Yep.
Shit. Okay. Who you want to start with?
Start with the top.
We're gonna start from the bottom. We're gonna
Start with
not the bottom.
Yeah.
The youngest.
The youngest.
The youngest.
Yeah.
Not the bottom. OC two-time. OC two-time. He has that young wave. You know what I'm saying? He has that young feeling about him. You know what I'm saying? He's young. He's the baby boy, of course. But he has that young feeling. He has that wave with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows what's hot. He knows what's not hot. He knows what to do.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Only time I gotta give him advice is to help him get over the hill. Anytime else, he know how to put his cleats on. He know how to stretch. He know how to get up the hill. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I just help him get that one advice to help him take it to the next level. As far as Young Juju, I mean, Young Juju is, man, that guy's amazing. You know what I mean? He does his thing, like, for real. Like, he surprises me when he performs. His performances are good. He surprises me the way he thinks outside the box. I take pride in thinking outside the box. And when I see somebody else thinking outside the box, you know what I'm saying, that gets me going. You know what I mean? And Young Juju is that guy. He thinks outside the box, and that's praise in the music game. You know what I'm saying? He's good. He's good at what he does. He's good with the hooks. He's good with his verses. There's no complaints from here as far as Young Juju. Show Money, that nigga self-explanatory. Show money. You know what I'm saying? He's about the show and he's about the money. You know what I'm saying? So what you get from Show Money is what you're going to get from Show Money. You know what I mean? Like, what people don't know about Show Money is that nigga funny as fuck and goofy as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga is a character. You know what I'm saying? But he's showtime,
Yeah.
and he about the money. You know what I mean? Like, you gonna get both. That's what you gonna get from Show Money. It's not I'm a show money. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm a show and I'm about money. I'm the money. You know what I mean? So that's the ultimate name. I wish I had a dope ass name like that. Straight up.
Yeah.
But Show Money is most definitely, he's a fucking dope ass lyricist. He keeps me on my toes. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to lyricism, most definitely, man. I feel like people sleep on him. A lot of people sleep on Show Money. You know what I mean? And it's because it's not the goofy shit that's going on. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even call it goofy shit because it sounds disrespectful. It's not the shit that's popping now or people what they wave on. But if you sit there and you listen to this nigga, oh my goodness. Like, this nigga be spitting, bro. And I'm saying that because that's my right-hand man. That's like one of my best friends. This nigga be spitting. Like, I feel like I know I be spitting. But this nigga be spitting, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be editing his videos for the lyric videos, and I'm typing it up, you know what I'm saying? Copying and pasting, I'm reading, you know what I'm saying? I'm personal with it. So it's like, I gotta read this nigga lyrics, and it's like, fuck.
All right, what's some good words of wisdom that you can that you use yourself every day that keeps you inspired, motivation that would you like to tell the audience?
I talk too much, so I got a lot of words of wisdom.
Hey, give them 3.
Give them 3. Okay. I'm gonna give you the rawest 3 I can think of. It's either they don't know or they don't care.
All right.
So if somebody rub you the wrong way, somebody do something you don't like, that you ain't good, you don't fuck with, you see they don't know that they rubbed you the wrong way, or they just don't give a fuck. Proper preparation prevents poor performances. Ain't nothing wrong with practicing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with trying to get your shit right. Ain't nothing wrong with getting on people's nerves because you're trying to get something done the right way.
Correct.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Control what you can. You know what I'm saying? Like, anything control what you can't control. If it's out of your control, don't stress about it. You know what I'm saying? If you late, just be late. Don't be a nigga.
Right.
Just be late. Don't be ghetto. Just be late. If you're running behind the traffic, you're just running behind the traffic. Get there when you get there. You know what I'm saying? And that not just in physical, but mentally. Take your time. You're gonna get there. You're gonna get to your destination. Don't worry about the end game. Don't worry about the end results. Because if you're so worried about getting there on time, you would have been on your shit to get there on time.
Right.
So, when it comes to being late, when it comes to being behind, when it comes to being struggling mentally, trying to get it right, take your time. You're gonna get there. Like, literally, you're gonna get there. The only way you can't get there is if you die. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're gonna get there, well, if you die or you just fucking lazy. You know what I mean? Majority of people are fucking lazy. That's just what it is. People don't want to take that next step. They don't want to take that embarrassment. They don't want to take that humiliation.
Yeah, the failure.
Can I give you a 4th one?
Yeah.
Humiliation.
Yeah.
It's okay to be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be blushing out there. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be embarrassed. It's okay to be fucked up out there. You know what I'm saying? You're going to find your way. You know what I mean? You're going to figure it out, how you figure it out. As long as you're trying to figure it out. That's all that matters. And figuring out don't mean finding the formula. It's more of the time. It's more of the time that you spent to find that formula. So continue to figure it out until you figure it out.
I like those.
Already.
Especially failure.
Oh yeah.
No, you said no.
Failure is good.
Yeah, failure
is good, bro.
A lot of things people didn't know. Like they asked me, "Ron, man, how you got to this place, man? Can you teach me how to do this?" Like, nah, I started this 5 years ago with just an audio, just a mic, a laptop, and me calling people on the phone. Well, I'm calling people from Atlanta. I'm calling people from different parts of the country. Hey, this is welcome to the Lunch Me podcast at the time period. I got them on speakerphone with the phone to the mic. You know what I'm saying?
So that's the 5th one then. Putting yourself out there.
Put yourself out there.
I wouldn't be Coop if I didn't put myself out there. When I dropped out of college, a nigga told me, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. In the fucking parking lot, I remember where I was walking, which direction, where I was at, fucking Birkenhead, Texas, at a fucking basketball game for my old Illuminati high school. You know what I'm saying? I dropped out or whatever, and one of the homies, shout out Cedric, I would say Cedric Entertainer, Pimp Lord, Cedric Turner. We bumped into each other in the parking lot. He was like, yeah, nigga, the radio doing an internship. Oh, yeah? I went to the radio station a week later, and the rest is history. It took me a while to get on the radio, but once I finally got on the radio, the rest is history, dog. Like, putting yourself out there. It's about, if I didn't take that time to go to that interview, it wasn't even an interview. Shout out DJ Kid. I went to holler at him. He was like, you really want to do this shit? I was like, yeah, I'll do it. He's like, you know you ain't gonna get paid. I was like, cool. I ain't get paid for shit else. But the part-time job I got, why not? Fuck around, man. I met so many people. I learned how to DJ, which me learning how to DJ put me on to be the guy that I am today. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the music The music helps sell itself. You know what I'm saying? I'm better at music than I am DJing. But just by me putting myself out there, just saying fuck it, being that humiliation of working for free for a few months.
Right.
I interned, yeah, I went in there, I got on in March, and I finally got hired in October. So
Yeah,
that's how it happened. Worked there for a decade, got some addies, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So shit, it was good, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was cool, you know what I mean?
nice. So how can someone reach out to you to be either, you know, you be a big brother or be like, you know, a guidance to the music world and bookings?
I be afraid to give my guidance because I ain't got it there yet. You know what I'm saying? It may look like I got a lot, because I got a lot, but I ain't where, you know what I'm saying? I'm not where I want to be.
That
So,
don't matter. That's
but
not
to,
guidance. Yeah.
I get what you're saying. I just said it. You know what I mean? You got to be delusional. You got to be stupid in this shit. You know what I mean? You got to be, like, selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to listen to the people say it ain't going to happen. You got to listen to people say you wasting your time. You got to listen to the people that say you ain't shit. You know what I mean? Because you doing what you're doing. It's part of it. So, if any advice I can give you, nigga, just go. Ignore everybody. Focus. Tunnel vision. Fuck them.
And how can they reach out to you?
Oh, how can they reach out to me? Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on YouTube. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm everywhere. So, Coop D. I feel like I can say you can Google me, goddamn it. I think I'm on that level. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like I might say you can Google Coop D. You can get a hold of me.
Yeah.
But I hardly answer my phone anyway, so.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Long time coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, man. I'm glad you came, bro, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Shout out New York. Shout out South Carolina. Shout out Texas, nigga.
All that.
My nigga is just like problems. Everybody got them. Still I focus every day. My nigga, I can't worry about him. I gotta move around him. That's why I'm always in my head. My nigga is just like problems. Everybody got them. Still I focus every day. My nigga, I can't worry about him. I gotta move around him. That's why I'm always in my head.